This is an unusual trip that we took. I didn't lead on this trip. I followed. I came to wash their feet. I came to hold their Bibles and to point everything back to Jesus. And we did that down in the south of Brazil. Walking and praying through the streets of Brazil, and we would find drug addicts, alcoholics, just general people, and they just wanted a hug. And I would hug them and they would not let go. There was just a heavy embrace. I'll never forget those times, and just the change in their countenance, the way they look, the smile on their faces after they got a hug. Some would say no one's hugged them. They can't remember the last time someone gave them a hug. God sent me all the way to Brazil to hug those people. Sherelle was on the trip with me, a Marine, and she called me her battle. Well, that's someone that has your back and you have their back. I was so honored to have her. I saw her hug a man who was alcoholic. He was desperate and just looked so small. And she hugged that man, and they hugged for a long time, both of them in tears. And what a change. In fact, the guy that was in that meeting that day was the head witch doctor type guy of the whole area. And he said, everybody stand up. Men of God are here when we walked in. Darkness knew we had arrived. And what did we do? We hugged. We showed him the love of Jesus. We showed him Jesus. He showed him Jesus through us as we just simply hugged them. We can do that right here in America. But God sent me all the way to Brazil to hug and love his people. One day we went to like a halfway house at this church that we were involved in. I'll have their link below. And these people were ex-drug addicts, sex trade, you name the darkness. They were involved in that, and they were in this halfway house, and we got to speak there. And again, we were hugging, and I got to stand up and teach about the love of Christ and who they are in Christ. Oh, what a change. That day really impacted me, the love that Christ flowed through me to them and back to me. I came back changed from that trip. Come with me on the next adventure. Okay, Jordy, I'm on the Amazing Race, and our next challenge is the zip line. So off we go on the zip lines down.
Love you guys.